sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've left you down. So many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time's come to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say, I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. don't know when I'll be back again. Oh, babe, I hate to go. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sails. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came, and pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant strings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, and green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon, lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I laid sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you left me and love another. You have shattered all my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. All my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. I'm standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. The taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could cry. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There's so many times I've left you down, so many times I've played around. I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I'll think of you. Every song I sing, I'll sing for you. When I come back, I'll wear your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. One more time, let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. Dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say, I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff, and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sails. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whenever they came, and pirate ships would lower their flags when Puff roared out his name. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. A dragon lives forever, but not so little boys. Painted wings and giant strings would make one gray night it happened. Jackie Paper came no more, and Puff, that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, and green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. So Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Oh, Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu.
Hi, I'm Deb McGrath.
I'm Colin Mockery.
And we're going to do our own version of one of our favorite camp songs for you. Welcome tonight at camp, virtual gala. We're thrilled to see you here. Dip, dip, and swing. This is your turn to shine, helping the children follow the wild goose flight. Dip, dip, and swing. Dip, dip, and swing.
Dip, dip, and swing.
There's only two.
No, three.
Okay. Have fun.
Have a good time.
Hello to the Camp Kirk community. That was none other than Colin Mockery and Deb McGrath kickstarting Camp Kirk's first ever virtual fundraiser. My name's Erica Parkoots, and I am the very, very proud executive director of Camp Kirk. I'm also your host for this evening. Now, Camp Kirk campers are the type of kids who think outside the box, color outside the lines, and completely break that boring mold of what's considered to be normal. And at Camp Kirk, we're just trying to give them proof that they can achieve amazing things, not despite their differences, but because of their differences. So tonight's all about raising funds for Camp Kirk to make sure our campers always have a place to discover what they have to offer the world. Now, this is our very first virtual event, which is pretty exciting. And one thing I absolutely love about this format is the full Camp Kirk community is here tonight. We have board members and committee members. We have campers and staff from all different years. I'm seeing them in the live chat right now. We have donor supporters, community members. It's pretty incredible. And we are 200 and something households strong tonight, which is incredible. So one thing we don't have tonight is camp. But you know what? We're going to infuse a little bit of camp connection and camp fun into this evening. What I'm going to do is encourage all of you to jump onto the live chat, introduce yourself, say how you're involved with Camp Kirk, and for how long. Say what you love about Camp Kirk. Give a shout out to family and friends who might be at a different household and watching. Cheer on our performers. Let's make it feel like we're all together tonight, perhaps squeezed into our dining hall at camp. So enough with my preamble. Let's get the party started tonight. Our very first performer of the evening is coming to you all the way from my beloved Nova Scotia. It's none other than the amazing and talented Joel Plaskett. Take it away, Joel.
Hey everybody, Joel Plaskett here in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, and it is nice to be invited to be part of this benefit and celebration of Camp Kirk. Great organization doing important work. I heard there's 144 people who attend Camp Kirk every year. That works into my numerology these days because I got a new record called 44. I thought I'd sing you a song from that. But a shout out to all of you and to Camp Kirk for all you do. Beamy and Scotty, this is Melt the Universe with Brotherly Love. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Undo everything that needs undoing. Melt the universe with brotherly love till the heavens got nowhere to hide. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Burn every bridge on the road to ruin. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Take it to the other side. Brotherly love, it's a matter of survival. Flight attendants prepare for arrival. Brotherly love for the refugees and the poets. If it breaks down, then we tow it. If you want real love, show it. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Undo everything that needs undoing. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Let me take you to the other side. Brotherly love for the sisters and the mothers with their arms round one another. For the skies of every color. Sweet brotherly love knows no country and no border. Gives the war machine no quarter. Time to get a house in order and melt the universe with brotherly love. It's time to turn up the stove. Melt the universe with brotherly love. Yeah, like the trees in Cathedral Grove. Brotherly love for the faithless and ferocious. Mal dia buenas noches, for I expialidocious. Sweet brotherly love from the woofers to the tweeters. Lee Dorsey and the meters. Catch it while it's still in theaters and melt the universe with brotherly love. For the bright lights and the broken, melt the universe with brotherly love. Brothers, the universe is spoken, it's spoken. Melt the universe with brotherly love. For all your friends and enemies, for the 2020s, melt the universe with brotherly love. For the quartz inside the granite, your passport to the planet, melt the universe with brotherly love. 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 I wrote this song for my cats. I got two of them, twin cats. Cheeks and Chips, that's her name. They melt the universe with brotherly love. With brotherly love. With brotherly love. Bye, 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 bye. All the best, Camp Kirk. Over and out.
Camp Kirk is the definition of a home away from home. You can go there and just be accepted for who you are. It's such a positive place and has had an impact on not just my life, but almost every kid who has gone there. And it's one of the highlights of my year, because every time I go there, I just have such a great week. Well, 2 weeks actually, but still, it's such a great place to go to if you just want to be happy.
My name is Lucas McFadden, and I've been going to Camp Kirk for 4 years. I look forward every year to going to Camp Kirk because I love doing all the activities and making new friends and meeting Henri the dog every year. I'm sad that I can't go this year, but I am excited for next year.
Hi, I'm Ishma, and this is Jaden. Jaden, why do you love Camp Kirk?
I love Camp Kirk because you get to do stuff like make friends and do archery and have a fun time.
And build lots of confidence too.
Changed my perspective on myself. It gave me courage. It encouraged me. No, like I just don't think it's appropriate. Like, no, like you haven't practiced at all. Like, no, like you're not even a good public speaker. Like, I'm almost live right now. I'm so sorry about that. Welcome back, everyone. We have a little bit of impromptu change. I have a new co-host joining me tonight. Get on the screen. Get on the screen. Bucky. For those of you who don't know him, this is Bucky the Beaver, our camp mascot. Bucky will be my co-host tonight. As I said, a bit of an impromptu change. So take it away, Bucky. Oh my, don't do this. Don't do this to me. Please don't freeze right now. Oh, no, Henri is not here to bail you out. Sorry about that. Cat must have his tongue. I'm so sorry. What Bucky wanted to say is we're really hoping that everyone may consider becoming a monthly donor this evening, because making a small, regular contribution can have a big impact over the course of the year, particularly for our kids in our camp. And particularly during a year like we're having, a reliable source of income can really give us a lot of confidence in terms of our ability to deliver our program year after year. And if you're wondering, yes, absolutely yes, whether you become a monthly donor tonight or do a one-time donation, every single penny is going towards our goal of sending not 20, but 40 kids to camp this summer. Now, our original goal was 20, and together as a community, we absolutely crushed that goal before the event even happened, which is really amazing. But we are a long way off from our goals for the year, so we have increased the goal to 40 campers, $40,000. And you know what? I'm hoping we can pull together tonight to reach that goal, because our mantra at Camp Kirk is leave no child at the gate. And so I'm hoping we can all pull together tonight and make sure we get every single one of our campers back to camp next summer. What? Speak up. My beloved co-host here, Bucky, just wanted to remind me, we have an incredible next act coming up, right? Seth Briton is one of my all-time favorite campers. I know I shouldn't be saying that, but I said it. Seth is he's an amazing drummer. He's performed at camp many times, and I've always known that. But what I didn't know is his entire family are actually rock stars. So Bucky and I here are very excited to introduce the Britons. Take it away, Briton family.
Hi, Camp Kirk families. We're the Britons, and this is
John,
Noelle,
and Seth.
And we've been a Camp Kirk family for how many years is it, Seth?
5.
And today we're going to be playing
A cover of the White Stripes song, The Hardest Button to Button. You know what's happening. Okay, go. Counter and Seth.
Hi, I'm four-time Olympian Silken Lauman, and I'm sorry I can't be with you tonight. We're all working virtually, but I'm so glad to be speaking on behalf of Camp Kirk, a place where young people get to be young people and experience the joys of having a camp experience. Kids who are different, who have different emotional, physical, psychological needs. And my daughter, my stepdaughter, is profoundly affected by autism. And I know that the recreational opportunities that are available to her are a lot more limited, but the ones that are so special. And she is so excited, and she knows when she's included in a program that's sort of tailored for her. She is involved in a couple dance programs and fitness programs that really are tailored to her needs, and they make such a difference in her life. In fact, they're the highlight of her week. We need places like Camp Kirk, safe places for young people to go. So thank you for your support tonight. Thank you for coming out virtually and caring about Camp Kirk and the experiences that they provide for young people.
Hello there, folks. Devin Cuddy here. Very glad to be a part of this evening in support of Camp Kirk. Camp Kirk is a wonderful organization, and I'm very happy to be here to play a song for you in support of that. Now, camp has always been about making friends, so I thought I'd play a song that's kind of about that. This is a song by my favorite artist, Mr. Randy Newman. This is called You Got a Friend in Me.
Got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles from your last warm bed, just remember what your pal said and say you've got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. Well, there isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. We stick together and we see it through because you've got a friend in me. Some folks might be a little bit smarter than I am, bigger and stronger too, yes, maybe. But none of them will ever love you the way I do. It's me and you. And as the years roll by, friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. But you got a friend in me. Oh yes, you got a friend in me. Oh yes, you got a friend in me. Thank you very much, folks. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Cheers to Camp Kirk and all the wonderful work they do. Here's to many more. You got a friend in me.
Thank you, Devin. That is truly one of our favorite songs. I can tell you that. Bucky and I were just here reading through the comments in the live chat. We have Staff Josh and Camper Josh talking about the pylon from Taiwan, who was very popular at camp last year. We have one of our board members washing his hands. We have a camper mom cheering on Devon Cuddy. It's pretty amazing. Sorry, Bucky, do you mind? Sorry about that. So yeah, I mean, scrolling through this live chat, I think it's pretty incredible to see the big mix of everyone. Because often in the summer, I look around and I think, man, I wish our board and our volunteers and all our donors can see where all their hard work goes to. And during the year, I'm often thinking, I wish our campers and staff could see how many people are rooting for them and just how much hard work goes into putting on the magic that happens during the summer. So it feels so good to see everyone together tonight. Now, before we head on to our next performer, I just want to give a really quick shout out to a group of individuals who have helped put tonight on this whole event. So first off, Fasken and FreshBooks. These are two businesses that have really gone to bat for our campers. Thank you, Faskens and FreshBooks. Say that 5 times fast. The Lions Club Camp Kirk Foundation, our partners in crime, sending lots of love to all the Lions out there tonight. And we have the Taylor Staton Bursary Fund. Now, when COVID hit and we were terrified, we were thinking our fundraising was all wiped out overnight, Taylor Staton Bursary Fund was the first organization that stepped up to bat and said, you know what, we got you. And they made a $20,000 matching donation for this event, which is why we completely smashed our first goal. It was incredible to see how many people partnered with Taylor Staton to send our kids to camp. So, and last, but certainly not least, is our incredible event committee. It's about a group of 10 or 12 individuals who really went above and beyond during a really tough year to make sure that we could put on this event tonight. And I want to give a special shout out to the incredible Robbie Gunn and Taylor Allman, who led the way with those efforts. So a huge thank you to all these individuals and companies who have made tonight possible. Now, our next act is someone who I consider a very dear friend, and in the summer, she really feels like a member of the Barque family because she's often the first person I see every morning. Erin Redding, she's been a camper with us for 5-6 years or so, and she's pretty amazing. You might remember her from our 25th anniversary concert. She was one of our soloists, and she jumped at the opportunity to help out tonight. So without further ado, I present Erin Redding.
Hi, my name is Erin Redding. I'm 13 and I've been to Camp Kirk for 5 years. And we have our Camp Kirk founding father, Henri, and our lovely camp director, Erica, and her child, Lillikins, and her husband, and her dog, Henry. And I love Camp Kirk because, well, we get to go swimming in the pool, awesome adventures in the swamp, rock climbing, and it makes me feel like I'm in a second home. And the CITs are doing a great job, and all the counselors tuck us into bed and make sure that we are perfectly happy and healthy. And I love Camp Kirk because I get to see all my friends. And I'm singing Free Falling by Tom Petty. She's a good girl, loves her mama, loves Jesus, and America too. She's a good girl, crazy about Elvis, loves horses, and her boyfriend too. It's a long day, living in Reseda, and there's a freeway, run to the yard, and I'm a bad boy, 'cause I don't even miss her. I'm a bad boy, but breaking her heart, and yeah, I'm free. Free falling on all vampires, walking through the valley of west down Central Boulevard, and all the bad boys are standing in the shadows. All the good girls are hollow broken hearts, and yeah, I'm
Hello to everyone at home, and thank you so much for tuning in to support Camp Kirk. My name is Hannah, and I've been a member of the staff for about the last 5 years. I can definitely say how powerful the camp experience is for staff as well. Whether we are pursuing studies in a related field or working with youth in various jobs, we are so grateful for the lessons that we've learned from our time working at Camp Kirk and being a part of the Camp Kirk family. Now, camp has shown us so much love and support over the years, so as staff, we wanted to send that love back out to the community and tell all the campers that we are thinking of you. So on behalf of the staff, here's a little something to just say that Camp Kirk will always be a home no matter where you are, near or far.
Of my eye, girl, I never loved one like you. Man, oh man, you're my best friend. I'm screaming too. There's nothing there ain't nothing that I need. Well, hot and heavy pumpkin pie, chocolate candy, Jesus Christ, ain't nothing please me more than you. Oh, let me go home. Home is wherever I'm with you.
I'm sending a big, huge, heartfelt thank you to all the previous and current staff out there, and thank you to all of you who put that video together. It means a lot. Yeah, our staff are pretty incredible. I know working at camp sounds like a lot of fun, and I won't lie, it is a crazy amount of fun. But what a lot of people don't see is, the long walks going down the camp road to help a camper decompress and work through a conflict, or how wild it is to try to balance the wonderful and wild personalities and varying needs of a cabin group of kids. Or, you know what the hardest thing is? The long days of trying to match the energy, the physical energy of a child with ADHD. Now that is quite difficult, but it is a lot of fun. But our staff, you know, they are a pretty amazing team each year. And I want to thank all of you for putting your blood, sweat, and I know sometimes tears into making sure that our campers have a place to feel like home and so that they can shine. So a big shout out to all you staff out there. Oh, what? Just, I don't think that's appropriate. Bucky wanted to say he can't wait to party with all the staff in pre-camp in 2021. But that's not appropriate for a fundraiser. Just... Our next act is pretty amazing. It is a group of guys with a huge heart. They are long time supporters of Camp Kirk. At our annual fundraising gala, they always get the dance floor bumping. It's none other than the Binder Brothers. What I encourage you to do, clear away your furniture, put on your dancing shoes. These guys are pretty spectacular, and we love them a lot. So take it away, Binder Brothers.
Hi, it's Dean Connor from the Binder Brothers. And, you know, the Binders have had the privilege and honor of performing at Camp Kirk events over the years, and we've gotten to know how impactful and important the work is done by Camp Kirk for kids, for their families. It's just amazing, the impact that camp has. So be generous. This is a fundraising evening. It's really important to support Camp Kirk. Thanks for letting the Binders be a small part of it, and have a great evening.
Well, Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. The Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Well, Moses stood on the Red Sea shore,
stroking that water with a 2x4.
You know the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is the road to ride. The Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Well, A, B, C, and an X, Y, Z.
Cats in the cover, but you can't catch me.
You know the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is a road to ride. The Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. Well, I may be right and I might be wrong.
Ain't gonna worry about it all day long.
I said the Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is a road to ride. The Rock Island Line is a mighty good road. If you want to ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line. I said the Rock Island Line, well, it's a mighty good road. The Rock Island Line is a road to ride. You know the Rock Island Line, well, it's a mighty good road. If you want to ride, you got to ride it like you find it. Get your ticket at the station for the Rock Island Line.
I like Camp Kirk because there's nice counselors, it's fun, and there's lots of things to do.
Hi there, my name is Kate, and my son Jason has attended Camp Kirk for 3 years in a row. Next year will be his 4th year. Some of the biggest changes that I've seen with my son immediately was the ability to navigate different social situations. He also had the opportunity to try out different things that he didn't have the opportunity to try out in school. And he was also really included in different group events, which he'd never experienced before. I've seen a huge difference in him just with the first year, and he's super excited to go back every year since. Camp Kirk has made a huge difference in our lives and in his life. It's given me, as a parent, a lot of hope, and it's given my son a whole heck of a lot of confidence that he didn't have before. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Danny, and what I like about, I've been to Camp Kirk 2 times, and what I like about Camp Kirk is the games, the staff, arts and crafts, and Erica and his dog Henry, and it helps me get all the stuff that's been going all crazy in my mind, and it helps me stay calm because I think it's a good place to be. Thank you.
Hi Camp Kirk family, it's Molly Brown. I wanted to stop by, show you guys some support, and let you know that I'm thinking of you. I know this summer is going to look really different, and that's so disappointing, but please remember that your Camp Kirk community is always going to be there for you. All the funds that we're raising tonight are just going to go straight towards next year's sessions, so please be sure to share this event with your family and friends. You have no idea how big of an impact that could make. And without further ado, here's an original song called Give a Damn. You're a half-broke heart in a taxi, knowing he don't make you happy. Numb to what he's done just to cut you down, but there you go heading to his house. You're a made-up mind full of regret, with a Jim Beam neat in a cigarette. You figure one day they're gonna kill you, but for now they just go down so smooth. We're only here once, but we don't think twice. Just wash our hands and close our eyes. When life's too hard and cuts too deep, it's easier not to care. But we'll have nothing in the end if we give up or give a damn. World's on fire on the TV, and tuning it out's too easy. With just one press of a button, you can spend the rest of the night feeling nothing. What the hell are we becoming? Yeah, we're only here once, but we don't think twice. Just wash our hands and close our eyes. When life's too hard and cuts too deep, it's easier not to care. But we'll have nothing in the end if we give up or give a damn. Oh, give a damn. On the side of the highway while going too fast in the slow lane. Fresh cut flowers from the family. That's when that car crash hit me. Ooh, we're only here once, but we don't think twice. Just wash our hands and close our eyes. When life's too hard and cuts too deep, it's easier not to care. But we'll have nothing in the end if we give up our give a damn. Oh, give a damn. Don't you give a damn.
Have a great rest of your night, everybody.
Woo! Molly Brown! That was absolutely incredible. Molly, sending you lots of love all the way down to Nashville. Thanks for joining in tonight. We love you. Now, we are almost at the end of our program tonight. It's gone by quick, but before we wrap up, I do want to announce that we are currently at $27,830,000. $27,830. That is almost 30 kids getting to camp. We're just shy 10,000, 10 kids going to camp. But we're gonna keep this going even after the event. So as Molly said, share this event afterwards. Encourage your family and friends. I think together as a community we can get 40 kids to camp. And before we end this night, I want to thank each and every one of you for supporting Camp Kirk and supporting our incredible, amazing kids. We really wouldn't be able to do not 1 inch of what we do if it weren't for our incredible community, which is each and every one of you. So we are near the end. We are at the end of our event, but we really couldn't have a night of music without the man who has kept the beat alive throughout all the years at Camp Kirk, our favorite guitarist, the man who started it all 27 years ago, my favorite camp director, Henri Audet. So I'm going to sign off now and say thank you to all of you. Stay well. And I'm going to hand off the last words to Henri. Bye, everyone.
Hello everyone, and thank you for being here to help us celebrate Camp Kirk. Over the years, the question that's been asked of me most often is, why did you start Camp Kirk? Why Camp Kirk? Well, the truth be told, I knew very, very little at the time about learning difficulties and attention deficit disorder and all these other things. And, slowly but surely I learned more and more about learning difficulties and ADD, and I began to see myself as a kid, because when I was in school, I failed just about everything and anything, and I was teased and bullied, etc. And school was very, very hard for me, period. But then also in the process of mine becoming educated about learning differences and whatnot, I saw a lot of kids out there with exceptionalities that were being marginalized. And so when the opportunity to create Camp Kirk was presented to me by my good friend Bob McDermott, I jumped at it, of course. The thought of creating a safe and nurturing environment where kids could discover their true potential and could challenge themselves and become the best that they could be was very, very exciting, beyond belief, and something I just had to do. Let me tell you a little bit about a little guy we had named Sean. He was an 8-year-old camper, and he had learning difficulties, and he also had attention deficit disorder, but he also had something called selective mutism. And so for basically the first week of camp, Sean spoke very, very little at all. But I did notice that every night when we had sing-song after dinner, Sean would get up and dance and sing and seem very, very happy. So about a week into camp, I went to see him and I said, Sean, how would you like to come to the microphone and sing with me? And Sean gave me a big, big smile and he said, yeah. So he came up and we sang Country Roads together. And when we got to the very first chorus, I basically shut up and let him take over. And the whole camp went bananas. And I could tell Sean was so thrilled. And it was just amazing for me to watch. And just a few summers ago, I got a phone call in the middle of dinner at camp, and it was Sean. And Sean was calling to basically say that he had just graduated from university and to thank me and the camp for the experience that he had. And I was completely blown away. And I was so proud of his accomplishments, but I also was very proud of what we had accomplished as a camp. And it's what I refer to often as camp magic. And I could tell you 100, 200, 300 more stories like this. My friends, your generous support will allow us to continue this good work for the benefit of many, many kids who otherwise couldn't afford a camp experience. In many ways, camp saved my life. Music was my other saving grace, and I want to leave you with a song tonight, one that we do at camp to kick off each new session. Please sing along if you feel like it, and thanks again for your wonderful and generous support. Take Me Home, Country Road. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mile, take me home, country road. All my memories gather around her. Mine is rainy, stranger to the water. Dark and dusty, faded on the sky. Misty face the moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, take me home, country road. I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, mountain mile, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country roads, take me home. Country road.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away.